Hey guys, so some of you want to know how I dye my hair, so this is just a quick video to show you how I colour my hair when it needs a touch up. It actually looks really dry and damaged on this video. It's not. Basically the night before I had a shower and I pretty much just dumped it into a ponytail. Into a plait. So I woke up with crinkly bed hair, so that's why it looks a bit bleh today. But you can see it's fading in parts and you can see the blonde coming through. So time for a touch up. Here's the dye that I'm using. It's by Lunatic, and if you'd like to get some yourself, I cannot recommend it enough, but I will put a link in the description box for those of you who are interested. So here's some of the equipment that I use. I have my mixing pot and brushes, very useful for application and a lot easier than trying to get it out of a tube straight onto your hair. So these are my dye gloves. As you can tell, they look absolutely disgusting, but they are very worth it because they stop my hands and my arms from getting dye all over them. Because this particular dye, although it's very bright, it will stain your skin. So the next step is to pop Vaseline on my ears and around my hairline. Sounds gross, but it will wash out and it will seriously protect your skin from the dye. So if you're going to go to extremes like I do with colours, I would highly recommend putting Vaseline or petroleum jelly around your ears, hairline and neck. Also, as added protection, a hairdresser's cape. They are really cheap and again they save your skin from dyeing. So let's start. So I've got my cape on and you can see pink where the tinted Vaseline is around my hairline. So we are good to go. Gloves on, and I look a bit like a crazy professor or a mad scientist when I put these on. Again, I would highly recommend, if you're going to do a lot of intense colour dyeing, to buy a serious good pair of rubber gloves rather than just a cheap pair of latex thin ones. The first time I did this, I went through 3 pairs of gloves, so I would really recommend a good set of rubber gloves. So I'm going to start at the top, and I use one of my tinting brushes to massage into the hairline. I always start at the front because that tends to be where, when it starts to fade, my dye will come out the quickest, and you'll see like the blonde bits near my roots where I bleached it previously. So if you have quite naturally dark hair like me, I would strongly recommend bleaching your hair first. I did mine in 2 stages, like a gradual bleach. I bleached my hair, gave it a really good strong conditioner and oil treatment on my hair to make sure it didn't get too damaged, and then a couple of days later I did a second dye of bleach. I believe I used 40% if you're doing a mix. Again, always do a strand test. If you've never bleached your hair before, do a strand test. It'll be, it'll take not very long, and it'll basically make sure that you're not allergic to anything that you're using. I cannot stress that enough. I've seen the horrors of people who've not done strand tests when they've done their hair and they have allergic reactions. I'm lucky, I've never really had a reaction to hair dye, and I have quite sensitive skin, but again there'll always be that one time where you're using a different product maybe that you're not used to and it might react. So if you've never coloured your hair before, please do a strand test just to make sure that you are safe with the dye that you are using. Okay, so at the moment I'm just making sure that I massage the dye in, and I'm pulling it gently from root to tip to make sure that I get an even coverage and it goes all the way down to the ends, because I have obscenely long hair, so I have to make sure that I get it in every little bit. So this is what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just pulling it through and making sure I massage it in. So once I've done both sides, I basically just tie my hair up. I don't put it in a towel, I just pop it up in a hair clip. This is a non-drip dye, so I can go off, play some video games, watch TV. I leave mine on for about an hour. It says half an hour, but I like to leave it on for a bit longer. And this is what it looks like when it comes out. I haven't altered this video, that is how vibrant it comes out. It's especially bright in sunlight, and as you can see my hair's in a pretty good condition because the dye itself is a lot more natural. It's got less chemicals in it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and I will see you very soon.